Alright, so here's another great grasshopper tutorial. It's a good thing you can't see me, my wife says, because it would be really funny, I guess. I'm kind of wrapped up in a blanket and sipping on some eggnog. So, um, anyway, alrighty then, in the words of the great Ace Ventura, let's get started. It's not quite as late as it was last time that I'm recording it, but still, it's kind of late, so I don't think I'm as tired. I might be a little slap happy, but that's some good eggnog. All right, so here we go. Um, we're gonna do a few new things today, and hopefully it's gonna be fun and exciting stuff. We're gonna go over a few new sets. We're gonna touch on list items, and then we're also gonna go over list length in this tutorial. We're also going to look at, in the sequence catalog or sequence bar, we're going to look at random and randomizing things. And we're going to play a little bit with extrusion, which is under the surface, um, extrude right there. And then, but then we're going to build off of what we've already learned. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go to um, let's see, curve, and I want you guys to just drag a division, so it's a divide curve down into the screen there. Okay, and so it's going to ask you for a curve to divide. So let's grab our parameter, geometry, and curve. This is going to be our curve that we're going to divide. It's also asking for the number of segments. Um, so let's see. Okay, we're good. Number of segments, and so we're going to need a slider for that. Let's just type in 10 for now, and then let's change it to 20. So right click and 20. Alright, so this is going to give us the number of segments, and then as far as a curve, let's go ahead and go into uh, rhinoceros, rhino, and go to this curve here, and you can hold down, and then I'm going to do the interpolate curve, or curve from points, and I'm just going to make a random shape. You can make your shape whatever you want it to look like. Maybe keep it between, I don't know, 10 and 15 points, and that looks good to me. Alright, so that's my just random curve that I've drawn. Alright, so I'm going to link this curve to the curve battery in Grasshopper. So I'm going to right click, set one curve. I'm going to click on that curve, and now that curve is now part of this little battery, and I'm going to connect that to there, and you should see the divided points there. Alright, so now that we've got this curve divided into 10 segments, we can increase the segments to however many points our slider allows us. I think we have it set to 20, so let's just put it at 16 or something like that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to grab is we're going to go to sets, and we are going to grab this top one on the left. It's called list item. Okay, so these are on sale today, so why don't you grab 4 of them. So grab it and then hit Alt and then hit Alt again, and hit Alt one more time. So now you got 4 of these list items. Okay. Now the reason we're gonna pull 4 of them is because we're going to make a surface out of 4 points. So just to let you know what our what the direction is that we're heading, we're going to grab this 4-point surface and we're just going to kind of place it right there for now until we need to use it. Let's see, let me check on my time. Alright, so it looks like I'm good on that end. It's funny, YouTube for whatever reason only lets me upload videos that are 15 minutes long, so I gotta be careful not to go over that 15-minute mark. Maybe if you guys have a fix for that, I would greatly appreciate it, but for whatever reason from my video capture software, I've got a maximum of 15 minutes I can upload. So anyway, back to this. Okay, so we've got these list items. So basically what they do is they retrieve a specific item from a list. The list that we're going to give it right now is just going to be a slider, really. So type in 10, which will pull up your slider, and we're going to go ahead and change all the sliders so that double click on it, and my computer's running really slow right now for whatever reason, but I'm going to go ahead and change it so that the maximum value is 20. Hit commit and OK, and I'm going to copy 4 of those, or 3 of those, so I have a total of 4. And nice thing about it going slow is that you can probably follow along a little bit better. Man, really slow today. Somebody didn't eat their Wheaties. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so you're going to essentially connect each of these sliders to, to the index, which is there, and then disregard that, or to the state is, but yeah, to the index. Okay, so each of these are going to connect to their own index, and alright, come on, and then like that. Okay, so just so that we can see what's happening, you won't see it quite yet because right now we're just manipulating data, so you can't really see what's happening. So actually, in order for you to see what is actually happening, let's first plug these divisions into each of these lists. So if you can see, this curve is divided into 20 points. These are lists that are being fed from these 20 points that are divided. I'm picking point number 15 out of 20 on this list, point number 4 out of point number 17 here on this list, and then let me change this since we already have point 4. Let's say point 8 on that list. Okay, so in order to visualize what it is that we're doing, I'm going to connect a series of spheres so that you can see what in fact it is actually happening. So there. Okay, so you see how, if you look over here, that sphere is on point number 8. If I copy another sphere and put it there, and then there, and then there, and then connect that to that, and then connect that one to that one, and then connect that one to that one. Come on, let's go. There we go. So now it's to reflect what's going on, and you'll see what's where our curve represent an item or index item that's being extracted from that list. Let's see, why aren't you 17? Let's see. Huh. Let's see. Oh wait, there you go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, I know. Easy mistake, because I only have 16 in my list. And so I had 17, so it wasn't showing up. So let me slide this all the way to 20. And then if I have 0.17 again, there it is. So basically, I was trying to retrieve a number that was out of the range in which um, my list was providing the index. Time check real quick. Alright, so I should be good. Alright, looks like we're back up and running after my little time check, which I don't know. I just wish I didn't have to do this. I wish I could just run the whole video straight through. Okay, alright, so now you see where all these list items are, or these indexes are. These circles are just to show you where we're extracting those points from. They're just merely to see where it is that we're. So now what I want you to do is I want you to connect list to letter, which represents a point on a surface. So do that there. That one goes to B, and this one goes to C. Alright, so now you can see we're starting to get a surface over here, and then let's finalize it and connect it to D, and we should have a 4-point surface. Okay, now the reason it's crossing is because we just have to adjust. Let's see, which point do I want to mess with, which sphere or point item. Come on, give me green, give me green, come on. Oh, there it is right there. It's that one right there. So I don't want that one, that one, that one. Alright, my timer says I got a little bit left, so alright, so it's this one. So I'm going to slide that one over like that, so that way we have a nice clean